I'm going to show how to mount a bench vise. My old one, 32 years old, it wore out. I couldn't believe it. There's a trolley that rides back and forth in there, and those threads totally got wore away. Maybe would have lasted longer if I had lubricated those. Don't know, but done's done. Picked up the new vise, and this one has 4 holes for anchoring it. What I want to do is, this jaw is fixed, and my dad told me this. He said, make sure you can put a pipe in, it'll miss the bench. My old one wasn't that way. It was back, and the pipe would then hit on the bench. But this one, I want to mount this so I can put a pipe vertically, and it'll fit in there and work out. So I've got that in the position that I want it, and now I'll take a pencil and mark. This one has 4 holes. The old vise just had 3. I'll mark all 4 of those holes. And then I'll drill them. I'm going to use a punch. I want to punch a hole, or a dent actually, right in the middle of those circles, so I could drill right in the middle of those, or close to it. There we go. Now I'm going to use lag bolts to hold this down, because my bench, there's 2x6s flat, this is 1.5 inches, and then there's a 2x4 on edge, and that's 3.5 inches. So I could use bolts, but I'd need really long ones out here, and then I might catch on the threads. I could cut them off and just be a bolt there. But the old one, I use these lag bolts, and it held it for 32 years, so I think we're good there. And so now I'm going to use a drill bit that is the size or diameter of the shank of the bolt, and not the outside of the threads, but the shank part, the smooth inner part there. If I drill a hole that's the outside of the threads, they won't hold. So I'm going to drill. And I've adjusted this bit so that it, as far as the depth, it's about 3/8, maybe 1/2 inch short of going all the way. That way it'll thread in the wood all the way down, using all those threads to hold it. And I'll drill the rest of those holes. I've got those holes drilled, and I'm going to put a wash on these leg bolts, just because these are fairly big holes. And the head on the bolt isn't that big. I should actually be using a little bit larger lag bolts, but I don't have any, so I'm gonna go with these. So got that started threading. Put a socket on that. And I'll tighten that down. It's got pretty long threads, so it's going to take a bit to get that down. Then I'll put the other 3 in. I need to find one more, put in 4 just for maximum strength. And there we go, well finished. Well, hopefully it'll last another 30 years. But be sure and check out my other videos. Please subscribe, like, share, and leave a comment below. Have a great day.